A brief history of the Cold War. If you find this video helpful, then please show your support for the channel by clicking the subscribe button. What was the Cold War? The Cold War was a period of tension between the Soviet Union and the United States, which started after the conclusion of the Second World War. The Cold War was due to conflicting ideologies between the United States and the Soviet Union. The United States was a capitalist nation, whereas the Soviet Union followed a communist ideology. Although there was never a physical war between the United States and the Soviet Union, there were proxy wars, which pitted the two sides against one another. Both sides increased their nuclear arsenal and were involved in espionage against the other side. There were hot and cold moments during the Cold War. There was the Cuban Missile Crisis, which seemed to put the whole world on the edge of nuclear war. On the other hand, in the 1970s, there was a period of detente and tensions decreased. Who was involved in the Cold War? The main belligerents of the Cold War were the United States and the Soviet Union. However, the United States included the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, known as NATO. This included countries such as France and Great Britain. The Soviet Union was supported by the Eastern Bloc, which included countries like China up until 1961, and more notably, the Eastern European satellite states of the Soviet Union. When did the Cold War take place? The Cold War started at the end of World War II and continued until the fall of the Berlin Wall in November 1991. However, some people would argue that the Cold War has never really finished. Where did the Cold War take place? Although the main protagonists were the United States and the Soviet Union, the Cold War was not limited to geography. Through proxy wars, embargoes, and the space race, the Cold War was truly a global event. The United States was worried about the domino effect, whereby if one country in a region became communist, then the rest of the countries in the region would follow suit. This made the United States and the Soviet Union fight proxy wars, or in some cases real wars, in order to stop the other country's ideology from spreading. Why did the Cold War happen? The Cold War happened due to conflicting ideologies. Although the Soviet Union and the United States had been allies during the Second World War, it had been an uneasy relationship. Following victory in Europe, the Potsdam Conference took place. The United States informed Britain and the Soviet Union that it now had nuclear weapons. Following the Potsdam Conference, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This brought tension, as each country was out to destroy the other. This was emphasized by the Berlin blockade and events during the Cold War, and led to years of mistrust.